What is up, guys? Patriots here, and today we are playing some team deathmatch on Havana. I'm getting sick, which is why I'm doing this commentary now, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do one tomorrow, because I'm basically losing my voice. Like, I'm now straining my throat to get this out to you guys, so I hope that I don't sound too horrible. I'm going to listen back to it, and if I sound like I'm being run over by a truck, I will put an annotation that says I was run over by a truck, and I am now deceased. Okay, anyway, so the title of the video is pre-ordering DLC or something like that, question mark, blah, 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 blah. What does that mean? What am I getting on about? Well, if you've noticed, a lot of games lately, mainly, or what I'm going to name is LA Noire, you could buy, I think maybe it was like 20 bucks, and then you got all the DLC for that game. You know, once it came out, you could just download it free of charge, but you kind of already paid for it in advance. Gears of War, I just bought I think they called it like a season pass or something, where I paid $30 now and I get all the DLC that comes out for that game, which it's at like a bit of a discount. I think it would have been $45 total if I waited to buy it all later, so I just dropped the $30 on it now. And in my opinion, Call of Duty Elite is kind of trying to hide the fact that all they're doing is making you pre-order DLC, because in reality, you're not getting too much for the paid subscription other than the DLC. So it's basically all you're doing is pre-ordering DLC, which I don't know how I feel about that. On the one hand, if it's a game I'm going to buy the stuff anyway, well, I'm going to buy the stuff anyway, so I might as well do it, and I think it's a good thing. But there also gets to that point where is DLC now running games? Like, I feel that if I'm pre-ordering DLC and they already know that, you know, there's going to be 4 packs of DLC, they already know this, that they're kind of excluding that from the disc part of the game. Like, why do you already know that, for example, Gears of War, why do they already know there's going to be 4 packs that were going to be worth $45, and if I drop 30 on them now, I'm saving 15? Like, I don't like knowing that DLC, I know it is, but I don't like the idea that companies are now keeping content off our disc and day one being like, oh, by the way, you can basically buy all this content now and we'll give it to you at a later date. Because that opens the door to pulling so much content off the disc, and it kind of bothers me because I don't like paying $60 for an incomplete game, and I know I kind of already do that, but at least with Call of Duty, you know, it might just be maps, but I'm pretty sure with Gears of War 3, there's going to be some single-player content. LA Noire, you downloaded those cases, like, I'm going to bet that 90% of those cases were already, I'm going to say 100% of those cases were already done when the game came out, so why couldn't they have been put on the disc? You know, like, oh, you just wanted to cash in on that? I don't know, it kind of bothers me that, you know, we're day one pre-ordering DLC. Pre-ordering DLC basically means you already know what the content is, how much you're charging for it, and that you're releasing so many packs because you're now charging us in advance to have that. Now, obviously, I can wait, but just saying that you can pre-order DLC means that you're not listening to the community. You don't care what their opinions are of your actual disc-based game. You're done with DLC. You just excluded it from the disc, and now you're charging day one for it. You know, I don't like day one DLC, and I'm pretty sure that being able to pre-order DLC is the equivalent of day one DLC. So, that's my opinion on it. Leave your opinion in the comments below. I will love to read them, and I will get back to you on whatever it is you say to me. Please suggest another topic for tomorrow's video, because I don't really have one right now. Also, follow me on Twitter, 44Patriots44 on there. First of all, you can interact with me because I don't have that too many followers, so you can basically get a hold of me at any time. And also, sometimes the sub box is a little or it's just, you know, my videos get buried, and on Twitter I always tell you when my videos go up. Plus, I'm followed by Optic JCap, so get on my level. This has been Patriots. I'll see you all later.